Well, we are wrapping up Sleep Week this morning, and we're tackling daylight saving time, my least favorite time of year.
Yeah, did you know it can take up to 3 weeks for people to get used to the change?
Well, Ingrid Preuer is a pediatric and adult sleep consultant. She joins us now with ways to overcome the loss of an hour. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first of all, you said we have got to get on a schedule and keep it tight.
So if you have a typical schedule for sleep, you need to stay on it at least for the next 3 to 4 days. Because if you get off track, you're already losing an hour. You don't need to lose more of your sleep.
So getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, stay on that schedule over the next 3 days.
Yes, it's imperative.
Also, alcohol. Talk about alcohol.
Yeah, you need to limit some alcohol about 4 to 6 hours before bedtime, because alcohol has proven to actually disrupt the second half of the night's sleep.
So drink before bedtime means more drinks at lunch.
I was going to say, so drink it at breakfast.
2 martini lunch.
Okay, there you go. Drink it at breakfast.
Or dinner for you guys, since you wake up so early.
That's right.
How about coffee? Was there a certain time of the day that we absolutely have got to stop drinking coffee and Diet Coke?
It's going to depend on the individual, right? Because stimulants do affect people in different ways. Ideally, though, not before bedtime. So no chocolate, coffee, or tea.
Where do you come down on daylight saving time just in general? Are you in my camp that it's terrible?
Clayton's running for office.
I mean, if I ran for office, this would be my only policy platform. Get rid of daylight saving time. We don't need it, and it's totally disruptive.
No, I completely agree. It actually just does disrupt the body mentally and physically, and at the same time, it doesn't really do anything for us, but it does increase like the amount of like heart attacks that are occurring in the workplace, especially the day after, as well as a lot more stress because people are getting less sleep. So they're heightening the effects of sleep deprivation too. It just brings it to another level.
So the government is killing us. Seriously.
Saying you could run as an outsider candidate.
Right.
There you go.
There is no real reason for it.
What about exercise? I mean, that can really help us, can't it?
It can, as long as it's not vigorous. So you want like just a brisk walk, no vigorous exercise right before bed, because that is going to stimulate you, and you're not going to get to sleep early than you'd like to. So.
What about children? I mean, they don't pay attention to clocks. They can't read the clock yet. So they're on their own biological, internal rhythm clock anyway. How do we adjust that with the family?
So depending on the child, if they typically take if the effects typically affect them, so the transition typically affects them, you definitely want to make sure that you start working it like a week before, bringing up bedtime about 15 minutes each day, and about 30 to 45 minutes just a couple of days before the change.
But if our friends at home didn't do that and it's too late, then what?
Hunker down for the next week and a half, and just really keep them on a schedule.
Well, or the exercise. Put them out in the backyard and have them run around like crazy. Like, Mommy, I'm tired. Keep going. Keep going.
And the weather's conducive for it.
Do you want your dinner tonight?
All right.